Know what time it is? It's zine craft session, and my camera refuses to ever sit in the right spot. Like, who wants to bet how many times it's gonna fall over? So yeah, we've been doing a series. I think this is my fourth one. So I'm planning to make 5 zines for like a blind date with the zine series. I have actually decided what will go in each pack. So each pack will contain the specific blind date zine. It'll also contain a copy of this sort of like mini zine talking about like what zines are. It'll also have this bookmark I designed. Cool people read zines, and it's rainbow because everyone loves rainbows. And it also have like a candy single because I make candy, and you may as well get like a pretty little bracelet. Like I guess that'll be what makes each one like unique. They'll all have different sort of things. I am pondering like, do I put like a description thing? But I think because it is a specific pool of options rather than like, because blind date with a book, typically you do get like a little description thing on it, but that's because it could be literally any book. Whereas I feel like if there's only 5 options, I guess if I just like have a sign that says these are the options, that what you could get, it's more like, I guess, like a gacha system. So I remember last time I had the idea of like a story and a Persian based one. I don't know if that's in the right spot. I still don't know what I want to talk about in my life. Maybe movies I like. Do I have any? Do I have a cool enough list of movies? I mean, I know I once made a zine that was about like sort of like chick flicks for like a girly sort of like sleepover movie night thing, but it didn't scan very well because I used this sort of like holographic paper, and yeah, when I scanned it, it just looked bad, which was kind of sad. I was wanted to do a story. So okay, let's look at what we've got so far. Just yeet zines everywhere. This one, watcha! So yeah, we've got the last one we made was this like collage explaining different terms of the LGBTIQA plus SB. We've got sort of just like little sketches, and then we've got a thing about Shakespeare's sonnet. Of course it had to fall over. It wouldn't be one of my videos if my stand didn't fall over. I feel like it doesn't fall over as much when I'm like recording in the like at my bookshelf for the Naruto videos, but if I'm recording on my desk, it's gonna fall over because I feel like that where it needs to sit is like I probably should clean this space up, so maybe if I can be like further over, but that's okay. That's not happening right now. I also probably sound a bit sick. I don't know why. I don't know. I had like a shower, and then ever since my nose has been like really stuffy, and it's super annoying. Okay. So I think maybe like the story. Yeah, I feel like a story could be cool. Maybe if I could like use, I don't know, sort of like a mixed media, like a combination of sort of like prose, poetry, illustrations. Prose, right, that's probably not a term that everyone's familiar with. Prose is basically just written stuff that's not poetry. So like essays, short story, like anything that's not poetry, it basically falls into prose. I can't think of any written stuff that. I could be wrong. I could be forgetting about something. Where to start? I didn't come up with a plan, so my brain's just like, yep, empty, no ideas, ideas lame. I kind of want to draw a magical boy. Let's do that. Let's draw a magical boy. I think that like, hold on. I'm pretty sure that yeah, your cover is here. Okay, so like 1, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5. I always get it mixed up. Like I always think it's the other way around, but So like these ones are the ones that have potential to be covers. I'm gonna draw like on page 2, I think. So yeah, I kind of want to design this like magical boy because I like magical boys. I had an idea for like these gay vampire magical boys. Do I still have the I like had mood boards and stuff for them, but I should have an illustration of like the outfit. Or maybe if I just start fresh. It was long enough ago. So I should have a board. Maybe if I move the iPad closer so you guys can actually possibly see it. Where is my magical boy board? It hasn't been touched in ages, so it's gonna be pretty far down the list. Oh wow, okay. Magical outfits, yeah, so because yeah, like one of my teachers for uni has a vampire book, so it's kind of revigorated my interest in like the vampire magical boys. Currently, I am working on a manga about a lamplighter. It's been a bit since I've done anything for it. Look, backgrounds are hard, and I don't know, my art's also kind of sucked the last couple of days. Like everything's just been unnecessarily difficult. So I want to say maybe this guy. I think he's kind of cool. Those shoes. I like the bows in it, like coming up to like being those knee high sort of style. The belts, unnecessary belts. I feel like we can lean into that. I love unnecessary belts. Look, I like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Kingdom Hearts. I'm gonna love the unnecessary belts. Every character needs at least one. But like, come on, we need like two. Where's my other? There's another board I'm thinking of. Okay, those are some of the characters. Right, it's all coming back to me. Wait, what was I looking for? Clearly it wasn't coming back to me. What was... Snap, I legitimately just forgot what I was doing. Wow, going senile, apparently. What? Oh, I just remembered. Okay, this one. So yeah, we want some, like, sort of, like, punky, kind of, like, unnecessary... Oh, there's another board that I think could be useful for this. So yeah, like, funky shoes. Lots of piercings. I feel like that could be cool. The character having like all these earrings. Like yeah, I'm thinking this like sort of punk vampire magical boy could be cool. Actually, you know, we might like. Actually, no, we could use this like as a character sort of like brainstormy like concepty thing. So yeah, like silver jewel. Okay. Well, like it wouldn't be like silver. They could play a PSP or a DS. I love DS. The DS. Wait, where is my DS? Should be on my desk. Where's my DS? Oh, those are my 3 e-readers. Look, I got a cheap one like first, and then I got a Kindle, and then my pop died, and I got his Kindle. So that's why I have 3 e-readers. They're all very old though. Like, because I was talking to like people at school, because I'm doing like English literature, and we're talking about like, oh, what's your preferred way to read and stuff, and like people were mentioning like, oh, I do like the convenience of the e-reader because it's got a backlight, and I'm like, what are you talking about? My e-readers don't have a light in them. If I read a book, or a physical book, or an e-reader, either way, I need to have the light on so I can see. Yeah, I think I want them to have like a curvy sort of thing. They gotta be fancy. Fancy with unnecessary belts, like just everywhere. I feel like maybe tighter pants rather than baggy pants. If they have like full length pants, maybe they'll have like shorts with knee high boots. But yeah, I feel like they need sort of that like tighter silhouette rather than the bagginess of something like Sora. Sora is the only character in existence with baggy pants, trust. Okay, we're just collecting some vibes. I have this song stuck in my head because I keep seeing people doing like Alistair cosplays of it, like the drink, the gossip, something, the something, something, some. I'm just doing like a little dance. As you can tell, I know the song super well. I do like these kind of funky designs on the face, like kind of like Riddle. I think it's Rose Heart from Twisted Wonderland. Like these are kind of angsty. I feel like this character is probably like basically like Linny, but like that's what I kind of think of when I think of a magical boy. I mean, I guess he's a magician boy, so, like, that does make sense. I also just feel like Linny could pull off a vampire. I feel like he would make a good vampire. These kind of remind me of Raven Queen. Oh, I miss Ever After High. Ever After High. I love Ever After High so much. I know Mattel is never gonna reboot it because, like, of the amount of issues it caused with Dibney. I just realized. Oh no, my phone should have plenty of. Actually, no. Whilst I think of it, I should put my phone on charge just so it doesn't die midway through. But yeah, because of the amount of issues that creating it caused with Disney, and they do have the Disney license back. I highly doubt we are ever getting an Ever After High reboot. Also, I'm just not sure if, like, there's... I mean, I know that it's got sort of, like, some pretty committed fans, but I'm not sure if they see it as, like, as being big enough, because it was never as big as Monster High. But it does make me sad that it died. Look, I also do like Descendants. Like, I know that those two communities do have beef with each other, which is completely... I get why. But I like both. But see, I like Ever After High because it's legitimately good. I like Descendants because it's campy and stupid. And also the songs are pretty fun. I... Wow, I can't spell. IDUL... How do you... Wait, did I mention that I'm in love with you? I can't spell ridiculous. Hold up. I can't, RIDICUL. I can't think of the rhythm either. That's throwing me off. Wow. My inability to spell is super ridiculous. Okay, I do also have, like, a, fashion thing. So, like, inspired by, sort of, like, Ouija fashion. Which is basically just CL from Back to the Future. From Black Butler. Yeah. Oh, tights actually could be cool. Like, these kind of mismatched tights. That could be fun. Because I do also like jesters. Jesters are cool. Do I want those sort of, like, puffy pants? No, I'm thinking, like, more like these style of shorts, not, like, poofy. Maybe, like, this, like, sort of corset belt thing. Definitely want, like, the frillies. Okay, let's have a look at... Wait, I also don't have a lot of inspiration for what the actual character's face looks like, but that's okay. I'm realizing that's also a tiny amount of space to draw on. That's gonna make it difficult to actually, like, design the character. Like, yeah, that space is tiny. Because, yeah, I usually would use, like, a full, I don't know, A5 page at least. I'm like, is it worth me, like, working bigger and then maybe scanning it down size? But I'm like, I don't know how to easily do that. It's fine. We will make it work. My pencil is blunt. Where's the penguin? There's my penguin. 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 Okay, so yeah, I feel like sort of having this, like, corset sort of style. Wait, where's that one? So yeah, this, like, corset style belt thing. Oh wait, but that kind of... Okay, I'll have to figure out where to put the actual belts. And that kind of gives it, like, this sort of, like, high-waisted shorts look. I will have to find a place. Oh, the style doesn't... I'm like, no, am I not gonna have any belts? I gotta figure out a way to add belts, just because belts are cool. Like, I didn't draw all this Kingdom Hearts to not draw belts. Yeah, I think, like... Oh my gosh. Okay, I think that's twice it's fallen now. Play along at home. Take a glass of water every time it falls over. Yeah, that's right. We're playing a real drinking game. Drink water. I know, it's even scarier. I mean, I don't drink, so I'm not going to encourage alcoholism. And I mean, water's important, apparently. I'm still not entirely sold. I think it might be a scam by like the companies to sell us more water. But I can't prove that yet. So until further notice, I will accept the idea, the notion that water's kind of important. I know. Actually, I might give it like this sort of like brooch look, because like maybe each of them can have their own, like each of the magical boys could have like a brooch. Like their like symbol or like whatever, like I don't know, powers they've got. Because like Sailor Moon, you know, they've got like the symbols and stuff. I'm like, oh, do you need a vest? Does bro need a vest? No, I think if I just give like poofy sleeves. Like sort of like these almost like shoulder pad look to like emphasize there. So let's get these shoes. And yes, they will be wearing heels. Like you're not gonna fight crime without heels. Like that's why I don't go around fighting crime. I'm not wearing heels all the time. That's definitely the only reason. Pretend that they don't look. Pretend those heels don't look funky. I'm like, oh, where are my belts gonna go? Where are my belts? No. I don't think the belts are gonna make sense. No, I'm betrayed. I betrayed myself. I had one job. Each character could have like a different pattern on their like stockings. I'm gonna give this one like stripy stripes. I mean, I feel like I'm like, oh, the stripes might be a bit of an issue because I feel like that you'd have like that be black and like the shoes be black. Black and white was probably not the color for pick for this. And yeah, they had like they get the magical transformation so they don't have to lace up the boots every time. That's the real reason you use the transformation. Too inconvenient to do all the laces. Okay, now what kind of hairstyle? I guess we haven't really figured out much about what this character's like. Especially because like I guess like magical people, magical like boys and girls usually have like a uniform sort of look, like so their outfit might have like adjustments to tell you more about them as an individual, but overall, like their costumes can't tell you as much about them because they're not entirely up to them. Let's look at my I've got like a character design board. Let's steal a hairstyle. I mean steal. I'm like, okay, this hairstyle is kind of cool with like this fluffy hair. But also I'm like, do I go with like a long hair? Like fancy long hair. See, this is kind of cool, like with all these ear piercings. I guess, okay, like we gotta kind of decide what kind of character we're designing. Oh, this one's got cool with like this like ponytail. So yeah, what's our goober like? Who is this goober that we are inventing on the fly? What is his story? How did he was he born a goober or did he become a goober? And if he became a goober, what was his goober origin story? I feel like I also have to draw a goober version now. They need the goober sooner. Does anyone remember that trend? That shouldn't be in this board. Hold up, I need to fix that. How long have you been there? How long have you been there? Because usually, like, if I notice that I put something in the wrong board, I instantly fix it. I can't believe it. Betrayed. Wait, okay. They're in alphabetical. Outfit. Yeah, get out of here. You're in the wrong spot. Oh, look, the board's too big, so it doesn't give me any more ideas. It's like there's no more character designs out there, and I'm like, I've only saved 1,000. Okay, I kind of do. I think I'm leaning towards maybe like a ponytail. Like maybe like with a sort of long bang. Like yeah, these like fancy long bangs. Cause like I feel like that kind of reminds me of like Castlevania, which I haven't seen. I've been meaning to. My mom watched it, and she said it was like she said like that it was really good. Except she watched like the sequel series first because she didn't realize it was a sequel series, but apparently it still made sense to her. So it doesn't really matter what order. And I'm gonna use like a sort of a ribbon for the hair. Okay, so we got the little sketch. So I think we want to draw like maybe like a closer up of the face. I guess we're ending up with a second sort of sketchy one. That's okay. Yeah, I kind of think it could be cool to have like something that's kind of like this sort of like, I don't know, peek into like a brainstormy kind of thing. So yeah, we got to figure out who this guy is. I feel like they were kind of like a distinguished sort of type. Like I think they're kind of fancy. Yeah. Probably, I guess like based on the outfit, you would assume sort of more like in the past, but I feel like it'd be cool if maybe it's a bit combination. Like maybe it's modern and they just like transform into these fancy guys. Maybe it's also maybe it could be like reflective of, I don't know, when the person dies. Like they'll have an outfit sort of like from their time. By dies I mean like transformed into a vampire. Like so this person maybe has been like was transformed a while ago, so has this sort of fancy outfit from that era. Which I mean their outfits like isn't intended to be particularly historically accurate, but it's like vaguely Victorian because you know that's kind of what we associate, like that sort of like. Actually, when did Dracula come out? Like when? Because like I mean the Gothic, there is like Victorian Gothic, but I'm like, when was Dracula? I can't spell. 1897. That's Victorian period, right? Like that'd be like that's right before the Fin de Siècle. 18. Yeah, okay, that's towards the end of the. Yeah, okay, so I was at least in the right era. Which is good. I was slightly worried that I just had the completely wrong time. Look at your little teeth. Keep your little teeth. Little baby teeth. Little baby teeth. You know, we gotta get the cool, like, piercings and stuff. I'm thinking maybe they're, like, sort of... I don't know, maybe they've got this, like, because, like, magical girls in particular tend to be, like, teenagers and stuff, like... I know that my sort of initial idea had them as, like, sort of these full adults. Like, they basically, like, they would run a bakery by day and then, like, be these gay vampire boys by night. But I'm thinking, like, maybe this guy, like, I don't know, just sort of looks vaguely alternative. No, they're like one of those cringy goth people that's like, yeah, I'm a vampire and like and is obsessed with like Twilight, and everyone's like, yeah, no, we do not believe you. And it's like, haha, little do these fools know, I'm actually a vampire. It's like, it's the perfect cover. No one would suspect a thing. Other vampires, oh my gosh, this guy is the most cringe of us all. It's like, I am anti-capitalism. Wait, when was capitalism invented? It's like, I don't believe in this because I want to go back to the old days to like feudalism. Nah, back in my day. When was capitalism invented? Between the oh, okay, so that came out. Wow, capitalism's older than I thought it was. Okay, so yeah, if we're going with the Victorian sort of gentleman, then now he's just like, ew. He's also probably pretty unhinged because like Victorian people were kind of wild. Like he's like, I really want to go to Egypt because I'm pretty sure that Egypt mania was also a big thing then. And it's like, oh, why do you want to go to Egypt? Mummies. It's like, what? Nom nom. And they're like, no. What is wrong with you? It's like, nom 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 nom. I want like a. What do I look up for like earrings? That's just gonna give me like single. Like, what's the stack? Is that what I'm looking for? Okay, yeah. I feel like they need lots of piercings. It's like, doesn't it hurt? It's like, yeah, but I'm like immortal and I just wanted to. It's like, aren't you in school? Don't you get in trouble? It's like, if they kick me out, I can move country. I can go find another one. Yeah, I feel like they would have like a cool brooch design. So this seems to be less like it's sort of like a uniform kind of magical series. And more like I'm also realizing I probably should be writing this down as part of the zine. But like maybe it's like sort of a thing where like you've got that transformation, but everyone's outfits are a bit more unique. I also had the idea like for something where like especially like for the vampire concept where I don't know like you power up by like biting someone, like that's what triggers the transformation is the blood and stuff. And I thought that maybe your outfit could vary depending on like who you bite. So like that's the determining factor. So like if multiple people, you know, like all bite from the same person, they're gonna have matchy outfits. It's your fancy boy. Just a fancy little guy. Like on like maybe some like piercings there, yeah. He's just a distinguished little guy. Oh, I just realized I probably need a name. Oh no, I hate names. Cause yeah, Victorian names. Florence. You kind of look like a Florence. Maybe. If I can't think of anything else. Wait, okay, so I don't know how, like, accurate different sources is. Like, maybe if we pick whatever year he was born in. So he's had the Victorian period is... No, okay, you know what would be funny? If he was born sort of like the year like a popular book came out and he's like, look, I was a baby when it came out. It's like, it's been 200 years. It's like, I haven't gotten around to it. Like, yeah, maybe if he was born the year like Dracula came out, it's like, oh, have you read Dracula, you know, considering you're a vampire and you're around that time, it's like, look, I was born that year. No. It's like, it's been out for how long ago was that? Just got blow my nose because my nose is being annoying. It's like, I'm a busy guy. It's like, yesterday I saw you stare at the wall for an hour. It's like, yes, very busy. So what year was it? I know we just looked it up, but I forgot already. 1897. Popular names. Like, is that like a census? I feel like British rather than like American. Oh wait, I was gonna give like a heart or something on his face, wasn't I? I feel like a heart would be cool. Because I also do like Alice in Wonderland and like card sweets and stuff. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be super accurate. Okay, what are these most popular names? John, William, James, George. These are boring. Clarence. I want. Ew, no, I don't want these normie names. Where's my funky stuff? Okay. Oh, wait. Fantasy name generator. Let's go with that. Cornelius. I feel like an alias name. Names ending in Elias. Oh, Elias is also a name in its own right. Okay, what have we got? Cornelius, Elias, Cornelius, but with a K, Nellius, Cellius, Deli. I'm like, are all of these real? Names ending in us. Because we're all in this together. Dominicus, what does that mean? It's a beach. Oh, okay. Oh, Dominic originally from the late translation of lordly belonging. I'll go with Dominicus. And I guess like maybe you could like call himself Dominic at like school. And I guess like Victorian last names. I want him to have a fancy name. Like he needs this is a fancy, distinguished guy. I just realized he kind of reminds me of Envy from like Full Metal Alchemist. Come on, Moira, I don't know the words, 'cause I don't know the language. I feel like it needs to be multiple syllables. Smith, Jones, Williams, yeah. Right, I forget that sometimes, like, in the past, they still had, like, a lot of the same, like, things that we have now. I'm also not sure what hair color I'm picturing this guy with. Glasgow? My thing's being slow. Why are you being slow? And my nose is runny. My nose sucks. Did you notice that? Haha. Yo, Watson? I feel like, yeah, need like a longer name. Like fancy Victorian last names. Yeah. Got like fancy. Featherstone. Wait! It's gotta be Montgomery. So, okay. If you might be confused why I'm like Montgomery. Okay, so there's kind of like a meme in. It comes from like some sort of like crack Kingdom Hearts fanfic where they took. Because like a lot of the Kingdom Hearts original characters do not have last names. And this decided to make Riku's last name Montgomery. So you know what? How do I spell Montgomery? I should know. And yeah, it's just extra funny. Just, yeah. Montgomery! If I give him white hair, he can be Riku. I'm evil. That's the takeaway, I think. I think that's the moral of the story. Wait, I don't want to draw on the dude. And what about Goober Sona? Does it know what I'm talking? Yes, okay, we need to draw a Goober version. Like with these big eyes. I never participated in the trend because I feel like it was over and stuff. Like before I ever got around to it, and I just don't I don't remember if anyone even remembers this. Like there was also that bread trend, where like for some reason Instagram's algorithm for a bit there decided that bread was just the coolest thing ever. I don't know if anyone remembers that. What else? What else has happened that I'm like, oh, that's a thing. My nose is being a butthead. My nose is still being a butthead. Give them little feet. Taguba, 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 Taguba. Those eyes are okay. I think I need them to be more like circly. Yeah, like that. I think that looks better. Lots of earrings. Got the fancy hair. Oh my gosh, I need my nose. It's being so mean. I'm trying not to blow my nose too much because I know it sounds gross. And my chair's being creaky. Wow, I'm just dying, aren't I? Just everything's like, yup, just gonna fall apart right now. Why wouldn't you? Got the little shorts. Little baby shorts. And the sleeves. And the... We're gonna have the bow there, like so the hair's gonna be like behind. Hey Jaguba. About me. Okay, so born in where was Dracula? 1897. Forever. How old does this scuba look? I feel like he's maybe like between 15 and 17. I guess we'll go with 16. Yo, he's like Draculaura. I feel like he likes I don't know, let's give him some like hobbies and stuff. popular food. I feel like maybe he has like some sort of like, because like food was different then. Now salt weakens him not because like it's anything vampire related, it's just because he was British. He can't handle the spice. Yeah, I feel like I want to say mashed potato. Yeah, bro eats just like unseasoned chicken. He's so cute. He's just a little guy. He's just a goober. The goober. I probably should ink this. I'm just realizing, but I kind of don't wanna. But I'm like, so okay, because like there's always a practicality of when you have these like immortal vampire characters. Like, why are they still in school? Like beyond just like, oh well, they're a teenager and stuff. But like, I feel like he probably sort of just takes advantage of the stuff that he's been in school forever. Like, I don't know, just to cause mischief. I feel like he also likes waffles. And waffles. Wait, I want to draw him with a waffle. I want images of waffles. Just going like, if I look up like chibi nom, does it know? Yes, okay. It knows what I meant. Thank you. We want this sort of nomming. Because mashed potato is too hard to draw nom nom. I need to flip it so I can. I think I want it the other way. Bro just loves waffles. Just like eats them plain. It's like, oh my gosh, it's got so much sugar. It's already so flavored. Everyone's like, what are you talking about? It's like, oh, these kids these days. Oh, like, I feel like he would also get annoyed when people say that, like, vanilla doesn't have, like, call vanilla to mean, like, no flavor. It's like, what are you talking about? I don't know when vanilla became, like, a sort of standard thing, but I know that for a while it was, like, a big deal. Like, all spices were. Like, vanilla tastes good. Gotta give the goober face. The goober goober. The goober goober. The gooby goober. The gooby goober. The goober. Ultimate goober. Gotta make it look like a waffle. Gotta make it look like a waffle. I want to eat my nose into the sun. Oh my gosh, it's being really stupid. Just like take the nose and go yeet. I don't need it. It doesn't help me smell. Don't want to give off my password. That's probably a bad idea. Yeah, I probably shouldn't show my iPad password to the world. Nom. Cause like I got like this sort of Victorian brooch. Cause like I have like this thing. Okay, so it does seem like people were quite common. Nah, it's like, oh wait, no, okay, so to give this character some angst, because we need that, maybe like the brooch, has like, I know this is like the person that turned them, and they've like they've sworn to, I don't know, like to get revenge. Because we need some angst. We can't just have him just be a silly little guy that just eats like waffles. My nose is itchy. It's really, really itchy, and it's starting to get annoying. Whoa. Likes to troll history teachers. Yeah, I feel like this guy likes to just cause mischief. Like this guy's got like a sort of a, you know, like a mischievous side. Cause like does Silver kill them? Usually in vampire lore. Big stretch. That's too much effort. But yeah, I feel like it's got to be something to do with like the silver jewelry. Or maybe like he couldn't afford silver, and is just like he thinks silver is neat. Puts up with the pain for the aesthetic. Licks silver spoons for the tingle. It's just like yeah, like has a tingly sort of sensation. Also realizing my pencil's kind of going blunt. Like you can see this on this page. So he was born in 1897, and he was 16 when he turned. I need to blow my nose. Oh my gosh, stop. Like, why is it being so rude? How come I'm not getting sick? I don't want to get sick. Is that why I've been tired the last few days? I thought it's because I, like, have started back up at uni and stuff, so I thought that maybe that's why. I need to lock in. I'll read it out loud, I guess. Because I feel like that also, like, I don't know, if we take the idea that, like, vampire and, like, mythology and stuff exists, like, I mean, okay, so vampires were at one point, like, believed to be, like, a real thing. But I also, like, okay, so, like, it's a relatively modern invention of vampires the way we see them today as this, like, sort of specific myth, because for, like, bit there, like, vampires just refer to general spirits. There's a lot of different, like, ideas about them and stuff. Yeah, like, those also, like, vampire pumpkins and things. So I feel like that he wouldn't automatically go, oh, that's a vampire, like, if we're to take similar history to what we have now. Wait, I probably should be talking. Sorry, it's kind of difficult to, like, concentrate enough to write and also be like yapping enough. When did Twilight come out? Okay. So 2008 for the... So it was probably... Okay, so it's 2005. Oh my gosh, I hate my nose. I'm gonna keep whinging about it because it's being super annoying. Like, it's just that weird sort of feeling you get where it's just like, kind of just feels bleh. That's the technical term. Oh, they got graphic novels. Okay, so the first diary is like from when he was turned. I don't want to read them out. I can't be bothered. And then the second diary is like 100 years later, and yeah, so he's got into Twilight. And has decided like about like 100 years in that he's gonna start going to school and stuff. So he hasn't been doing school the entire time. But yeah, that's basically what's happened. Actually, I feel like I haven't learnt in enough to the magical boy aspect, so like I haven't explained any sort of stuff to do with that, so yeah. I should have had him like pumpkin. I'm gonna have him like mashed pumpkin instead of potato, because like there's that. Because like yeah, there's vampire pumpkins. Yeah. I'm gonna draw him as a pumpkin. That's stupid. Doop doop doo doo. Because like the necks are a big thing, so I feel like that. I feel like that this guy's also not super committed to his revenge. It's like, yeah, I'll go get revenge. And it's like, how long have you been doing this? Like, what's your actual plan here? It's like, I'll get to that. I'll figure that out eventually. Now I just need to eat some waffles. And my favorite show's on at the moment. I feel like we're bringing like this mystique and stuff from the front cover. Oh my gosh, I hate my nose right now. That's just 99% of the video. It's just me going, oh my gosh. Like, it's just this sort of like annoying, like, itchy's not the right word, but it's like similar to that. It just makes it difficult to ignore because it's like just constant. I feel like I've gotten lazier with each thing. I have mixed feelings. I'm kind of done though, just because my nose, the nose. Yeah. So we've got like the cover to like sort of build like this entry, we've got like the design, goobers, and then like some diary entries. Yeah, I guess it'll be like the one black and white one. So it's probably most similar to this other set of sketches. But that's okay. I feel like it's different enough, and like it's more of a combination of things. And I guess I've made it now. I probably should ink over it. I don't know how well it's gonna scan. Hopefully it's like, I hope that I drew harshly enough, and like especially some of these artworks aren't the best, but that's okay. I haven't been the best art wise. The last just it's been really annoying trying to like draw, because like I don't have a lot of beads at the moment, so I can't do beading. So I'm like, okay, I'll draw stuff, and like I've also just haven't had a lot of design ideas. What is this right? Wait, has there been a piece of paper in the way this entire time? Go me. But yeah, like I also just, because I went to design some like badge designs, and yeah, it just wasn't happening. It's really annoying when you like are creative and stuff, like when I can't occupy my time making things because just nothing's working. But we've got the sketches and stuff. Ta-da! Woo!